Hello, good morning students. Hope you all are fine. Students, in the continuity of the previous lecture in which we discussed about the acid, bases and salts and the pH scale in detail, which told us about the acidic and basic solutions and the quantity of the acid and bases. Now students, today we are going to discuss about the role of pH in our daily life. Right students, we will discuss the role of pH in our daily life. Students, you all know that our body ranges from pH value 7 to 7.8. We have a very narrow margin of pH values in which we have to survive. Students, even the acid rain, even the rain contains a range of 5.6 if it is less than 5.6. If the value of pH is less than 5.6 in a rain, it is known as the acid rain. If it is lower than, pH is lower than 5.6 in a rain, it is known as the acid rain. And it showers, when it showers, and it also affects the pond or river water, and the acidic pH value gets lower. It is very difficult for the animals and the plants which are in the water or aquatic animals and plants to survive. Now students, we will see the role of pH in soil. Students, plants grow in a very healthy environment and every type of soil needs every type of crop needs a proper pH value. If the soil, which can be tested with the help of the pH paper, if the soil is too much acidic, we can add lime to increase the pH value. If the soil is too much alkaline, we can add gypsum to lower the pH value. So this is the role of pH in the soil. Second is role of pH in our digestive system. Students, you know a very interesting fact that our stomach produces hydrochloric acid for our digestion. Whenever we eat something, hydrochloric acid is produced in our stomach to digest that food. But during indigestion, this acid produces more than the earlier. So it causes irritation, gastric problems and even pain. So we always took antacid, which is basic. We can take in the form of tablets or suspensions. Suspension is actually a milk of magnesia, which is basic in nature and it neutralizes the effect of the acid and immediately we get relief. Right students? So this is the role of pH in our digestive system. Third is the role of pH in our mouth, in our tooth. Students, our teeth are the hardest enamel in our body, made up of calcium phosphate. Right students, they are made up of calcium phosphate which is insoluble in water, but when the acidic medium inside our mouth is increased, they get corroded. So how the acidic medium is increased in our mouth? Students, when we eat food, some food particles are left in our mouth. So the bacteria with their action causes acids. So this can be avoided if we should always clean our mouth after eating food. Second, we should avoid sugary food. We should always clean our mouth. Second, to avoid sugary food. And third is by the usage of toothpaste. With the usage of toothpaste, which is also basic in nature. Toothpaste is basic in nature, so we can avoid to increase the acidic medium of our mouth. Right students? Otherwise, it will cause tooth decay. So the pH value of our mouth should be less than 5.5. It should be less than 5.5. Fourth is self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. Students, sometimes you get stung by a honeybee. It causes pain because it leaves an acid inside our body. So we apply baking soda. What we apply? baking soda, which gives us relief because baking soda is basic in nature. Right, students? Baking soda is basic in nature. Now, second point is, here is a plant whose nettle leaves. Nettle leaves, when we touch these leaves, we get hurt, we get pain. So, to avoid this, nature has given a remedy. There is a dog plant. Dog plant. If we apply this plant or leaf of this plant, we get relief because it is basic in nature. So students, this was all about the role of pH in our daily life, in rain, in soil, in digestive system, in tooth decay, in self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. So this was all about the role of pH in our daily life. Hope you must have understood. Take care. We will meet in the next lecture. Till then, have a wonderful day. Thank you.